Close to the California shore, a coastal gem rises from the Pacific. The Channel Islands allow us to step back in time and serves as a reminder of what the area would look like without human influence. We're here on Santa Cruz, the largest of the Channel Islands, home to 150 species of endemic animals found here, nowhere else in the world. It's no wonder they call it the Galapagos of North America. We got our cameras, we got our hex gear. It's the perfect time to go find some wildlife. Well, this is a cool little surprise. We're out walking along these cliffs just after sunrise, looking for seabirds, and it looks like we're not the only ones. We've got a peregrine falcon perched right at the top of this cliff, hidden in plain sight. Looks like he's just waking up for the day, preening his white underbelly, preening all of his feathers. You can see the dark head and these giant yellow talons, perfect for just ripping prey right out of the sky. We're just gonna let him get through his morning ritual and we're gonna carry on. Hiking through the mountains of Santa Cruz Island, we spot a pair of red-tailed hawks, one of the most common and largest hawks in North America. Their thrilling, raspy scream and distinct red tail feathers make them an easy raptor to identify. They are amazingly adapted for hunting in the air and are even known to hunt in pairs to guard opposing areas to catch small rodents. Wow, that was pretty cool. We were walking around here by the campground and saw a couple raptors up there. It looked like they were hunting. So grabbed my camera, grabbed my tripod, walked up there along this little ridge line, and it's a half dozen red-tailed hawks. They're all just hovering, hunting. Really cool to just see them from a hawk's eye view. They're able to just sit there and hover. Their head is completely stationary and the rest of their body is pivoting and moving with the wind. And then they just sit there and as they sit there and hover, they just take turns diving down, and every time they're grabbing some form of prey, they're coming up with a talon full of grass. Just really cool to see them like right at their eye level and watch them just take turns swooping down and having lunch. Looks like we got a little bad weather coming in, a little rain. We're gonna hang out in our tents, warm up for an hour, wait till the animals are a little more active and the bad weather passes, and then get back out there and see what else we can find. Looks like the bad weather's passed, sun's out. Let's go find some animals. So we're at the bottom of this hillside. There's all these game trails that go all the way up to the top. Didn't know who they belong to or what they're from, so we pulled out the camera, pulled out the long lens, and kind of just started scrolling through the side of the landscape, just kind of checking it out, see if we could see any movement. And sure enough, there's 3 or 4 Channel Island foxes playing around, running around. It looks like there might be a den behind some of these little grassy patches, but we're hoping because all these trails come all the way down here through this valley that they might come down a little bit later. So I already got the hex gear on. I'm gonna bring the camera. I'm gonna just hide out in some of this dense vegetation over here and wait for them to come to us. The island fox is an endemic species found only in the Channel Islands of California. Disconnected from the mainland, these foxes have no natural predators and hunt both day and night. In the 1990s, the island fox faced catastrophic population declines, but due to an extensive recovery program, captive breeding, and a reintroduction plan, they were able to overcome certain extinction. I've loved animals my whole life. I've dedicated my life to following them, to documenting them, to photographing them, to filming them, but there's nothing quite like an animal getting so close to you that your lens can't even focus on it. At that moment, I had to just put the camera down and just enjoy that moment that I had with that animal, and I've never had anything like that. I'll have that experience for the rest of my life. We spent the night in Scorpion Canyon and woke up to an insane sunrise. The land birds were already up, active around our tent, and we could hear the shorebirds from where we were. So we packed up our gear, we grabbed all of our stuff, and just made our way to the coastline. Let's see what's up and active. It's hard to imagine Southern California and its 25 million people are only 12 miles away while feeling this immersed in nature. Just hiking around the valleys and hillsides, we've seen an abundance of flora and fauna, including peregrine falcons, scrub jays, island foxes, red-tailed hawks, ravens, crows, island loggerhead shrikes, and a wide variety of endemic plants. After exploring the interior of Santa Cruz, we turned towards the water to survey the coastlines. We had an amazing time on Santa Cruz. Saw all sorts of incredible endemic wildlife. And part of what makes the Channel Islands so special is not just the animals found on land, but also all their marine wildlife. I think it might be time to get out in the water, and I know just the guy. Hey buddy!
Dude, what's up, man?
Glad you can make it.
Yeah, dude. Beautiful day.
Can't believe it. I just can't believe I've never been here before. Just absolutely amazing.
You have a good time on the island?
Dude, it was great. We saw foxes, we saw all sorts of seabirds, we saw everything on land, and now I think it's just time to hit the water.
That's what you come to the Channel Islands for. Let's go.
That's what I came to you for.
That's right.
All right.
So this time of year, during winter in the California Channel, we have one of the highest densities of marine mammal migrations in the world. And the reason that so many marine mammals filter between the California Channel Islands and the mainland is because we have sardine runs that run through here. And with the sardines come the birds and the mammals. So if we can find the mammals, we can find the birds, get you in and get close to them.
Nice, man. Sounds great. I can't wait to get in the water. Thanks to Forrest, it didn't take long to find wildlife on the water. A couple miles off the coastline, we came across a megapod of common dolphins. It's hard to even describe what we're looking at right now. Dolphins as far as the eye can see, and for every one on the surface, there are 5 below. They travel in schools ranging from just a handful to the tens of thousands, this one numbering over 50,000. Steep, giant cliffs and rocks jutting out of the ocean define the shoreline of the Channel Islands. These dramatic coasts provide a perfect habitat for shorebirds and marine mammals, especially the California sea lion. We're heading to the Sea Lion Rookery to get a closer look at these impressive animals. So it is the perfect day, perfect conditions. There are birds overhead, there's sea lions barking in the water, visibility is pristine. You know, I'm just gonna throw on this hex suit, grab my underwater rig, and just hop in the water and see what kind of marine life I can find. The Channel Islands are home to one of the largest populations of sea lions in the entire world, with over 80,000 animals. They can reach lengths of almost 8 feet and weigh more than 600 pounds. Ranging from Alaska to Mexico, these animals can be seen all over the Pacific coastline. Within minutes, the sea lions have warmed up to my presence and their curiosity takes over. Their awkwardness on land turns to grace and beauty as they dance and swirl underwater. They start swimming around me, moving in and out, trying to get a closer look. I've never had an experience quite like sharing the water with these playful sea lions, and it looks like they're having as much fun as I am.
How's that, man?
Oh my god. That was unreal.
Yeah?
Absolutely unreal. Just circling around me, just like I was one of their own. I mean, I had 30, 40 at a time just spinning in circles around me. Really just a very magical moment.
But you know, that's really good. If nobody blew bubbles in your face, that means they weren't threatened by you. Because that's their threat display. They come and blow bubbles in your face. If they didn't do that, it just means they enjoyed interacting with you.
Yeah, it was honestly the most positive experience. They just were curious, if anything, just coming up and checking me out. No fear, just a really intimate moment with these animals.
Well, good work, man. That was awesome. It's great to watch from here so you get so close.
Yeah.
Come warm up.
Yeah.
Hosting such a wide variety of endemic animals, the Channel Islands really is the gem of the Pacific. Within a short boat ride of the California coastline, this is a place everyone should enjoy.